Oh shit, I forgot to start recording. There we go. Well, all I did was walk like 30 yards. There we go. Is that a madness goat? Hey. What the hell? Kind of creepy. Oh. Okay. Let's get immersed in some horror ambiance. Let's go for the map marker, I suppose. Probably our first order of business. Yeah, it says that Professor Oak's words echo inside your head. Now is not the time to use that poop. Madding hand. Oh, it's a madness fist weapon. You spammer. Oh, nice. What does this say? There's just a million messages. Like, I like how one person makes a message, someone sees that it has like 5 updates, and then it just becomes a fucking daisy chain of people leaving messages before their message to try and steal the updates. What's up, Beefy? Hello, Glistening. Paladin, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna try and push for the finish today. I think someone said there's 10 remembrance bosses, so that leaves me like 2 or 3 left. Oh, big freeze. Big freeze. Oh, these rats. It's weird. I can only roll my R's when I say rats, or how the Finns say perkele. Oh, perkele. Actually, no. I can roll my R when I say harmonica, when I'm singing that old Finnish folk song. What the hell is it? How does it go again? Yeah, it's weird that the ground is like glowing there. How does it go? Like, I play the harmonica. Oh yeah, mina soitan harmonica. Oh, why do I have madness build up? Oh, is it still from that fight with the NPC? I've never met a Dutch person. Yeah, I have met a Dutch person. Wait, Bale was not a remembrance? Fuck, then he doesn't even count. He's not a remembrance? Yeah, he is. Wait a minute. Yeah, he is. What the fuck? Oh, no, you use his heart to transpose his, like, abilities. Right. What the hell? Oh my god, madness perfume? That's just nasty. Oh, there it is. What the fuck, bro? Anything else in here? Do I think it's been as hard as people are saying? Absolutely not. I think I found Mesmer to be on the easier side. Commander Gaius, I saw lots of people complaining about, and now that I fought him, I think they are completely unfounded. Like he is very fucking easy. His chart, like, people are like complaining about specific attacks of his. One of them is that shockwave that, like, he does if you're a mile away, which there is like no way you should ever be like see that move as long as you live. The only way you could ever possibly see that move is if you dodge his combos, and then instead of punishing him, you get on Torrent and you run away for miles as far as possible. Why would you ever want to do that? You have to be so far range for him to do that attack. And then once you're actually fighting him, the charge is extremely easy to dodge on medium roll. The only difficulty with the charge attack is that it's a tight timing if he does it from really far away, which you should never let him do anyways. But even if he does, you can still roll it on medium roll. Okay, I'm like in the corner of the woods now. It's probably somewhere over here I want to aim for. It's extremely tight. It's not extremely tight. It's just tight on medium roll. Light roll makes it really easy, and you can dodge it with Torrent's iframe on the dismount, or you can dodge it by jumping over top of him, actually, with Torrent. Not to mention all the new, like, and the previous Ashes of War that give you iframes. Makes those kind of moves, like, if it's too tricky for you to learn how to dodge consistently, just use one of the Ashes of War. It's a lot easier that way. Are those goats giving me madness build up by looking at me, bro? Don't spoil the final boss. I must say, I have to admit, I got spoiled on the final boss the other day. But I don't feel too bad about it because of that dialogue I had with Ansbach, where he was talking about Mikola trying to revive Radahn. So a little unfortunate, but it was that's kind of what I was expecting, actually, after I talked to Ansbach. Or at least that's what I was hoping, actually. Because like I said, Radahn is my favorite character they've ever made. And because of that, he's probably my favorite boss, because he's still a solid fight. Like I said, despite him and Mesmer sharing that problem of, like, phase 2 is all about cinematic goodness, but, like, they become way easier because of it. Kind of at the expense of the difficulty of the fight. Which can be fine too, like if the phase 1 is extremely hard, because then it feels more like a victory lap. As long as phase 1 is like long enough, like, you know, it's kind of like, but it's kind of hard to balance that, because like it's like Sword Saint Ishin, right? His phase 1 pretty straightforward to learn. I mean, that's besides even having to fight Genichiro, which he should at that point in the game shit stomp. And it's kind of like a good litmus test to like see how like much you've improved in Sekiro, which is nice, since he is the great teacher of that game, much like Gascoigne is in Bloodborne. But yeah, phase 2 extremely hard in Sword Saint Ishin. Phase 3 fucking super easy. Once you already, it's just, if you know phase 2, you get free lightning reversals on them for like mega damage. So it can be nice if it's like a really long boss fight, and then phase 3 is like a victory lap that's all cinematic. But I don't know. I don't know if they have enough health to justify their phase 1s being really hard. Then I think they're fine though. Like, they're totally good, solid bosses. Just seems a little weird that they get easier as the fight goes on, right? Then again, I guess, is it like worse feeling than like bosses that are like way harder in phase 2? Because then it's like, fuck, once you finally get consistently to phase 2, now you just, it can feel like you're just like, fuck, I gotta learn this whole boss again now. Even though most of the time it's like an exaggeration, right? Usually it's just phase 1 again, but with like a couple more combo finishers. Am I gonna make a video debunking the difficulty? I don't think so. I feel like my playthrough kind of just speaks for itself. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Also, like the video I made about how to learn the bosses, you know? Maybe. If I see a lot of people complaining about it, I don't know. Whenever I see people complaining about the difficulty of the DLC online, I just see like as many people clapping back at it in the comments and stuff themselves. So I feel like the community already knows how to play this game, right? So I kind of feel satisfied. Prime Radahn, yeah, I can't fucking wait. You gonna hate it because OG Radahn is better? We'll see. They got buffed pretty hard. Does anyone actually know how high the buff was, though? And it's only like the early game, like Shadow Tree Fragments got buffed, basically, right? Like only like the first 10 levels of it got buffed. So it's not like the late game is affected by the scaling of the Shadow Tree, from what I understand. Where the hell am I going? They buffed the max ones too. Does anyone have like any hard numbers for me? Also, like, the thing is, buffing your health and shit doesn't like fundamentally change. Like, even if you can take more hits, because now it's like too far for me. Like Gaius and like those enemies, Can't even kill me in like 6 hits. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? That's a winter lantern. Gaius couldn't even fucking kill me, and like it took him 6 hits to kill me. Like Mesmer takes like 4 or 5 hits to kill me. That's so much. Like you can just eat full combos without rolling and then just heal after. Guess we'll take a little fucking detour here. Kill it? But all the messages say you can't. Oh shit. Then how the fuck do you get around it? You have to sneak? Time for sneak. There's goats up there. It was like over here, wasn't it? Right over here. Because like I was saying, if like a boss has like slightly less HP and you have slightly more HP, it's not changing how the fight functions, right? It's not like affecting if the boss is fair or not. It's just affecting whether how lazy you have to be about buffing yourself for like damage negation. Like you could have just been that strong. Like everyone was pointing out like day one, like you could just use boiled crabs and then it's fucking GG. Use one fucking damage negation talisman and a boiled crab, and it's the same thing as like the Shadow Tree buff now. Oh, my food's here. Oh, come on. Hello? Yeah, I'll buzz you in. Ow, what the fuck? Hell yeah. I was gonna eat in game, but I realized this is probably the worst area to like eat and play. I have to keep my eyes fucking peeled here. I invade people at level 200 that consistently have 1200 less HP. Yeah, there you go. I've been seeing that a lot too in my couple of invasions I've been doing. I think you can get up over there. Sneaky sneak. No way this rat sees me. You think this is the best DLC they've ever created? I think so. And I'm not even done it. Because they kind of gave us exactly what everyone wanted, right? Less side dungeon stuff, but like raise the quality of the side dungeons. The world itself of the DLC feels more like DS1. Just with like wider, like dry land in between it. Where it's all this like vertical space, right? That like interconnects. Probably not quite as interconnected as DS1, but still it is an open world game, right? Like it just looks so good. Basically I like this kind of, because I don't like open world games because they just feel like a gigantic fucking chore to me. But with this, I'm not worried about like, oh, I'm gonna miss like a side quest, or like I gotta do like collectathon shit for experience. Like I'm here for the combat, so like this open world just feels like beautiful to me. Just like I can just soak it in, be like, damn, $40 by the way. And just be like, yeah, this world is pretty cool. How am I gonna get over there? That road. Okay, there's a winter lantern over there. So let's go right. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that a winter lantern or is that an NPC? Oh, it's literally called a winter lantern. What the hell? And yeah, like the bosses have been 10 out of 10 fantastic for every one of them, except for Matir has like a bullshit attack. And yeah, you could argue that the ads are a little bit annoying, but they're not really a big deal. Oh, come on, that doesn't one tap. That's so nice, the gap close. I didn't think it would be that useful, this Ash of War, but fuck, is it really nice. Thank you, messages. This is better than a $70 AAA game, 100%. Now, if you're someone who likes exploring these big open world games packed the tits with shit, I guess good for you, but like, didn't you get your fill of that in the base game already? Plus, like, I don't know, I just like the combat, right? That's where the replayability comes from. You can't like explore something you've already explored. Would I have preferred like a more closed off world, like a Metroidvania? Absolutely. But that's not what I got. And honestly, the open world is very underrated for how like you can see all the vistas at once without having to do some fucking tower minigame. So like they did like a unique approach to open worlds that's like unique and fits their style. You gotta give them praise. You gotta give it to them. And for people complaining about the rewards for exploration, like I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. Like there's so many rewards. Like all this shit, like all these things that your build uses. Shadow tree fragments are basically like health upgrades, right? You got all these items, weapons, armor, spells, summons, upgrade materials for summons, upgrade materials for your fucking horse, like weapon upgrade materials, cookbooks for like all these new crafting items. Like how many new fucking bosses they gave us. They added more moves to the dragon move sets, which was needed. Yeah, I don't know, just all around. Have I reached the final boss yet? Nope. We're gonna try. So basically I just have Abyssal Woods and then the ruins of Ra after. Oh my god, did that set off a fucking alarm? Those plants make fucking noise? What? I'm hearing noises that I don't like. What's up, Maria? Where'd I get to last night? I finished by beating Matir, and I got to Abyssal Woods, I think. So far, every boss attack has been perfect, except for the Gaius Shockwave, which is like, you just never have to see that move ever unless you're an idiot. And then the Matir laser I was really experimenting with for like over an hour yesterday to see what I could do about it. There's a way to dodge it that involves being passive in phase 2. It's honestly a good strat for like a normal playthrough. But for my rune level 1 plus unupgraded, it'll make the fight like 25 minutes at least. So it's kind of annoying. But, I mean, you could just dodge it like you do with any other Ash of War iframe dodge. What's up, Yuko? Get into the long grass. Now, does the foliage actually obscure you or help you sneak in this game? Or Or is it just line of sight? It does help. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Really? So do spells like darkness. Wow. That's pretty cool. Ah. Oh, it's good custard tart. Testicular torsion, eh? Wouldn't it be so broken to be a mage? Like if mages were actually real, how much mana would you need to spend just to like give someone a brain aneurysm, right? Or cast testicular torsion? I believe those goats give you madness. Yeah, Elden Ring, if you just don't want to do the side shit, you can beat really quickly. Like, you can just do it like a boss gauntlet. Which is kind of nice. Basically, everything's optional. That guy looks roasted. Head explosion. See, that sounds like it would require more mana. Are you fucking serious? These things don't do that much madness build up, actually. Where the fuck are you coming from? But yeah, even for me, like making a new build for PvP just feels like really tedious, which sucks. But you know, things like Cheat Engine exist, or like PvP Helper, where you can just spawn all your shit and you're good to go. Now, do I really want to go back through this absolute gong show? Probably not. Worst case scenario, I restart at that new grace I found, though. Right? Yeah. It looks like I can get up to the second level from there as well. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Rats. Anything over here worth gearing a damn about? Flyer ahead. I want to go home. Item. Yeah, I don't think there's just gonna be a random fog wall in the woods. I guess we'll see what's up here. There's not much here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. This kind of seems like a sneak area. Might be something up here. Look at a ledge you can jump to over there. Ow. Stop, teach me softly. Is there something wrong in soft swapping a raptor in the mist to dodge meteors of mega laser attack? I mean, you don't have to build around it. Yeah, in my mind, I don't think there is. And there is technically a way to dodge it, like just normally. The only reason is because I'm already have a challenge run where I'm not using anything in the game, like no Ashes of War. I'm only using his Y-hander, uninfused, unupgraded, rune level 1, and naked. The only thing I'm using in the entire game, like no status effects, no summons, no projectiles, no spells, no buffs, like nothing like that. The only thing I'm using, and like no weapon arts, nothing. Or yeah, no Ashes of War, I said. The only thing I'm allowing myself to use is talismans, because I need a talisman to hold the Zweihander at that level as deprived starter, or whatever it's called in this game. So it's like I'll either have to flex the rules of the run for that boss, or I can basically not do it hitless, and I can tank the shockwave with a block and then get knocked back through the first laser of Matir, which is a little tricky. Plus, I'm still unsure if I can even do that without Shadow Tree blessings. I can survive. You can't get over there. Let's go back here. Yeah, in my mind, I don't see any problem with that, doing that as a normal playthrough. Same thing with like Rykard's Lava Quake. Not a big deal. You can just jump over it with an Ash of War. There are multiple ways to dodge it too. They're just a little bit tricky. But if you just block it, you take like 10 damage. So it's like whatever. All right, there's a way to go up here. Bia's Champions has a teleport to Lane Dell. Does it? Is there like another coffin in that area? I was so close to what? Wait, I was on the right track or what? Yeah, it's a bagel with like avocado and tomato and bacon and shit. God damn it. How am I posture break this rat? The fuck? God damn it. What's up here then? That is so many bloodstains. What the hell? That looks like fucking nothing, just rats. A teleporter that requires 2 great runes. What the hell? Damn, I really thought this was the way. I thought it connected to all those cliffs over there. They really do like fake boss weapons, but most of the bosses are gods, so it makes sense, right? Oh. Area is very sparse, yeah. I can understand the complaints about that. But, eh. Where did I go again? There was like... Is that a telescope? No. Yeah, I jumped down here because I remember taking fall damage. Mid-execution on Abyssal Woods. Not as many winter lanterns as I was expecting, for sure. So far. Yeah, I really underestimated the range of this. Yeah, the winter lanterns in Bloodborne are fucking crazy. This would be a tough area to invade, man. There's like no backup unless you bait them into winning, into like walking into a winter lantern, then I'm sure you just win. You can kill them? Oh. Cool. That's good then. Yeah, I remember coming up here. Oh, what the hell is that? There's no way this is anything. Oh, the winter lanterns in Bloodborne. Oh. They're literally unkillable in this. That's pretty cool. It's cool if you can kill them, or it's cool if you can't. But then again, if you just filled this area with winter lanterns, it'd become pretty tedious to sneak through the whole area. Do I prefer Elden Ring or Bloodborne at this point? I'd say Elden Ring. Just because the bosses are better. Like, we were kind of talking about this yesterday, but Bloodborne's kind of hard carried by its DLC. If you think about it, like, Bloodborne is like one of the best games ever. Like, it's very amazing atmospherically, and the lore is, everything's very cool about it. Like, thematically as a game, it's like perfect. The only problem I have with Bloodborne really is, I mean, I have a couple problems with Bloodborne. It's very face rolly combat, right? Like, the player has, like, you take a lot of damage, but you deal insane fucking damage. You just basically face roll in that game. The blood, like the healing, the lifesteal, the limb splitting of bosses, letting you like stun lock 100 to 0 bosses, many of them. Fire paper plus beast blood pellets, you know? So it's very face rolly in general. The weapons are fucking gonzo as hell. They're amazing in that game. The trick weapons are fucking fantastic. But think about it. The stretch of bosses in the main game, Shadows of Yharnam into Rom the Vacuous Spider, into One Reborn, my least favorite boss of all time, into Mikolash, is like the worst stretch of mainline bosses in history. Like, those are all fucking dog shit bosses. Wet Nurse is an unfinished boss, like, in my mind. Like, if you look at it from a combat perspective, he like does like One Reborn, cosmic afterbirth of all these people trying to ascend from a failed ritual. Fucking amazing cosmic horror. Is it a fun fight? No. This is the most dog shit fight in history.